Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Extreme Wrestling Organization's premier Monday night event, Monday Night Massacre. I'm Jason Perdue, and I'm joined by nobody tonight. But this is going to be an exciting event live from Indianapolis, Indiana. We are going to see qualifying matches this evening. It is bracket style. There's going to be a total of 5 of them tonight, and we're going to go on to the next round tonight as well. The next round of the second round, the first match of the second round anyway. And the first match we're going to have this evening is going to be Moneybag Jones versus Jim Bronzel. As you know, with bracket style, it's one match at a time, opponent versus opponent. Whoever wins moves on to the second round. In the first round, we have 4 matches. Wildfire versus Fireman. Moneybag Jones versus Jim Bronzel. Dr. Plague versus Bulk Bogan. And Aaron Luther versus a wild card entrant. We'll have to wait and find out who that is. But whoever wins those first 4 matches will go on to round 2. In round 2, there will only be 2 matches, and then, of course, we have a final. An opponent versus an opponent. And the winner of that match will become the EWO #1 contender to challenge Wardlow at Christmas Carnage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, New York, weighing in at 355 pounds. Richie Jones. Richie.
Of course, Moneybag Jones, no stranger to the ring, which is why he's in this World Championship bracket. Moneybag Jones is a one-time Intercontinental Champion. But he also was a Match of the Year entrant versus Dr. Plague at Brawl to End It All. So we will see how he does tonight against the former world champion, Jim Bronzel.
Opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 246 pounds,
Jim Bronzel, ladies and gentlemen, as I stated, a former EWO title holder. He had the EWO Championship for 2 years and 9 months until he lost it to Wardlow at Christmas Carnage of last year. A very controversial event. Jim actually won the first match and retained the title, but he was ordered to fight again in that same event in controversial fashion. So Wardlow did defeat him. So let's see if he can move on to the next round in this qualifying tournament. They lock up. Jim Brunzell fired into the ropes by Moneybag Jones. Bodybag Jones, of course, being his brother who retired earlier in the year. And Moneybag going after the elbow of Jim Brunzell, probably to weaken it so that he can't hit that Jim Brunzell elbow finisher that he has. They lock up again. Moneybag in control of this match so far now with a fireman's carry, and he drapes the former champion's neck right over the top rope there. And now going after that knee. And now picking up the former champion, and a suplex takes him back down to the mat. And a cover here, but a rope break. Too close to the ropes for a cover there. Moneybag Jones in great control of this match so far at the get-go. And now with a blatant chokehold, surprising the referees allowing that to happen. Now Jim attempting a clothesline but misses, and Moneybag follows that up with a chop. And now he fires him into the turnbuckle. A kick to the midsection, 2, 3 kicks. The crowd counting along with him. And he rolls him over, but he may be too close to the ropes again. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Not very smart from the former Intercontinental Champion trying to beat the former World Champion so close to the ropes. Oh, looked like a belly-to-back suplex, but no, just a turnaround takeover. Jim Brunzell locking up, and now, knee to the sternum and getting the crowd into this match now. They lock up again, a takedown. Jim Brunzell with an elbow straight to the back of the cranium there. And now fists to the former Intercontinental Champion's face. And some stomps to finish it off. But Moneybag Jones gets out of that with an elbow counter. They lock up again. A gut-wrench suplex takes the former champion to the mat. And now a cover in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count, but only 2 as the ref showed us there. Moneybag now picking up Jim Brunzell and a fist to the stomach and a fist to the face. Going after the knee yet again, knee to knee there. And Moneybag doing something uncharacteristic, climbing to the top rope. Oh, and he misses with the elbow. Jim Brunzell taking advantage of that mistake there. And showcasing to the crowd, it looks like he might be calling for the Atlantic City Slam. Oh, but a chop stops that quick. An elbow breaks the momentum of Moneybag, and then an atomic drop there. An inverted atomic drop, as we call it, by Jim Brunzell. Ooh, a drop kick. One of his patented standing drop kicks there takes down Moneybag Jones, and now Jim Brunzell dragging him to the center of the ring as well to get him away from the ropes. 1, only a 1 count there. Not enough to keep down the former Intercontinental Champion. Jim Brunzell now with a devastating DDT. And he follows it up with another. We've seen a lot of men go down with that DDT at the hands of Jim Brunzell, but Moneybag breaking the momentum there and firing the former champion into the ropes. Ooh, a scoop slam. And now climbing the ropes himself, but oh, yes. A fall away elbow drop. Could this be it? 1, 2, almost a 3 count, but the former champion kicks out right before it gets to that point. Jim Brunzell now with some momentum, sidewalk slam, playing to the crowd. Crowd enjoying Jim Brunzell. They haven't seen him in a while. 1, 2. No, he can't quite take out Moneybag Jones with the sidewalk slam. And now Jim Brunzell taking Moneybag to his feet. And that suplex there, vertical suplex there. Now calling for that elbow drop, and he hits it. He hits it in a cover here. Could this be enough? 1, 2, and Jim Brunzell defeats Moneybag Jones and moves on to the second round of the world title tournament. Let's take a look at this action again.
Here is your winner,
Or not.
Jim.
And Jim Brunzell, with this latest victory, breaks a losing streak that he's had since Christmas Carnage of last year when he won that title. So when he lost Warlow, he then lost against Warlow again in the rematch, lost against a Leprechaun. That was an upset at St. Patrick's Day Demolition. And then he lost the Fatal 4-Way match. So Jim Brunzell just broke his losing streak. Maybe, just maybe, 2024 will end up being his comeback year. We shall see when we get to the second round. But up next we have a match between two other former world champions. Wildfire Johnny Rage, the first ever EWO champion, versus Fireman, who of course was defeated by Jim Brunzell at WrestleBash quite a few years ago, but Fireman had the title quite a while as well.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 255 pounds, Johnny Rage.
As I stated earlier, Wildfire Johnny Rage, he was the first ever EWO champion, but he's also been the Intercontinental champion. So he has a pretty good record in the Extreme Wrestling organization. And he will be taking on another world champion, like I stated, the Fireman. A lot of world champions, former world champions, in this qualifying tournament.
And his opponent from New York, New York, weighing in at 252 pounds, the Fireman.
That's right, the Fireman. He was EWO World Champion and also was nominated for Match of the Year against Luigi at WrestleBash 20 when he defeated him and won that match in surprising fashion. You could say it was an upset, but Fireman actually had that title for over a year after that. So he's a fighting champion. He defended it many times, and he definitely has earned his spot in this EWO title qualifying tournament. Wildfire on the top rope. Looks confident, but maybe arrogant, I would say. And here we go. The two former champions lock up, and it's Wildfire Johnny Rage with the first move there. One snap suplex, another snap suplex, and he, let's see, completes it here with the Three Amigos suplex combination. Following up on that, oh my goodness, a spinning Falcon Arrow right there near the corner. Lifting up his opponent now with a double arm. Thought it would be a DDT, but that was an interesting move there I haven't seen before. Right to the sternum. And now, Wildfire Johnny Rage going for that moonsault. Oh my goodness, a double moonsault. He hits it right on the mark. And here's the cover. This could be it already. One, two, no, only a one count. Fireman, remember, as we stated, he is tenacious. He had the title for over a year himself, defeating Luigi at the biggest event in the history of ever, WrestleBash 20. Now, Wildfire Johnny Rage following up with some interesting move combinations, and here's a cover. One, two, and another kick out. It looks like in the off time, And I don't know why we had that off time. We weren't canceled. We were just on a very long break, apparently. But it looks like he added some moves to his repertoire, like that one there, the double arm to the sternum that we've seen twice in this match so far. Oh, kick right to the face there. And now Wildfire going for what could potentially be a submission. It is a submission maneuver there, but he breaks it quick. The crowd chanting break his fingers, but Wildfire stops short of that. On the top rope now with Fireman on the mat. Oh, and he did. He actually connected with that elbow. Looked like maybe he wouldn't, but he did. Here is another one of those submission. Oh, no, he just snaps the arm with Fireman in the cover here. 1, 2, not a 3 count. Fireman kicks out right at the last second, as we've seen him do many times in the past during big matches, even title matches, that allowed him to keep that title for over a year. Wildfire, though, not backing down. And there's that springboard moonsault, and he picks his opponent up. Oh, Fireman now with a counter, and what a DDT there. That changes the momentum up in his favor, and a neck breaker. Crowd getting into this match now. The men lock up, and Wildfire with a kick to the stomach. Oh my goodness. That 360 standing moonsault, reverse moonsault. And Wildfire continuing to go after the arm of Fire. Single arm takedown there, and there's a submission maneuver. The cameraman could probably move. We don't need to see all that, but Fireman able to kick out of that submission maneuver. And now Wildfire takes Fireman, puts him on his shoulders. Oh, and hits that amazing maneuver. 1, 2, and that's it. Wildfire defeats Fireman, and we'll move on to the second round of the tournament.
Here is your winner, Johnny Rage.
That was surprisingly a shorter match than I thought it would be. But Wildfire definitely looking pretty impressive with all of these new maneuvers that he pulled out during this match. And as we saw, it clearly worked to his advantage. This next match, of course, is between two former Intercontinental Champions that have worked their way now into the World Championship picture. Dr. Plague and Bulk Bogan. And I apologize for the delay in my commentary. I am updating the archives here, our win-loss archives between matches. Usually I am joined by our other commentator, Trumu Purdue, but he's not available today. He decided that he would get another job in addition to the EWO, because they weren't paying him adequately, and I don't blame him. They don't pay me anything, but that's okay. And let's go to the ring for this next match. The menacing Dr. Plague, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness. Weighing in at 274 pounds, the Surgeon.
Now, one could easily say Dr. Plague is, without a doubt, the most decorated EWO superstar. He is a former Intercontinental Champion, former Halloween Champion. Actually, he currently holds that because there hasn't been a Hallowmania in like 20 years. but he also was the Holiday Supremacy Champion. He just lost that title at WrestleBash, but still, Match of the Year nominee against Moneybag Jones at Brawl to end it all. Incredible competitor here, taking on another former Intercontinental Champion. So this is going to be maybe Dr. Plague's most important, most significant match. If he can win this, he will move on and be one step closer to the EWO Championship. He is a fan favorite, even though he's menacing. We saw him enter DWO around COVID with that Plague Doctor mask. Oh! And the crowd, well, I thought they were on their feet, but they're not. They don't really like this guy very much, to be honest with you. He's a former two-time Intercontinental Champion, and not surprising, former Fast Food Supremacy Champion. But here he is, boys and girls. Match of the Year nominee versus Michael Myers at Valentine's Day Destruction 2020.
From Venice Beach,
Hulk
California,
Hogan.
weighing in at 428 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
And I'm not going to spare you. I'm going to tell you like I always do. This is a man who was put through the side of a steel cage by Michael Myers at Valentine's Day Destruction, where he lost the Intercontinental Championship. So, we're still occasionally feeling the aftershocks of that tragic event when the cage kind of collapsed. But anyway, some fans in the audience cheering on Bulk Hogan today. His opportunity to get one step closer to the EWO title, just like Dr. Plague. Of course, in the last match, we saw two former champions, and in the first match of the night, we saw one former champion. But these two men have never gotten to that level. So it'll be interesting to see what goes down here. And if my archive is correct, neither one of these men have been EWO #1 contender either. So this is a huge, no pun intended, but with what we're looking at, but this is a huge opportunity for both the greasy one, Bulk Hogan, and his opponent, the menacing Plague Doctor himself, Dr. Plague. Of course, we are sponsored by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. And Old Spice. If you want to smell old, put on the Old Spice. And here we go. Oh, an immediate chop by Bulk Hogan, former Intercontinental Champion. Oh, and a devastating knee right to the side of the ribs there to Dr. Plague. The two men lock up again. Bulk Hogan just heaving Dr. Plague to the mat, but he misses with the knee drop. And Dr. Plague immediately capitalizing on that change of momentum with several fists to different places of that large geography of Dr. Plague. And now Bulk Hogan picking up the former Intercontinental Champion in a suplex. You could tell his knee is still bothering him, but he gets up pretty quick. Bulk Hogan, however, with two takedowns, two Dr. Plague already in this match, and now putting him on his shoulders, but Dr. Plague with the elbows to get out of the move. Very smart maneuver, but it didn't last long as Bulk Hogan regains some momentum with elbows to his spine. And here's the first cover one, but only a one count. Dr. Plague, an intense competitor, very tenacious, able to get it out of that cover attempt. And the crowd booing Bulk Hogan here. But here is a submission attempt. Oh my goodness, a chin lock. And you could see that behemoth leg into the back of Dr. Plague that clearly creates more pain during the submission maneuver. And Bulk Hogan there, he's bulking up, ladies and gentlemen, bulking up. Oh my goodness. Turning the tide with a fist, two fists, three fists, and he fires him into the ropes, and there is the atomic leg drop, ladies and gentlemen. And the cover, this is probably it here. One, two, no! somehow Dr. Plague is able to kick out of the leg drop from Godzilla there. Oh, but there's a roundabout fist to the face, but Dr. Plague still in this match, ladies and gentlemen. And now going to climb the ropes. Looks like old school here. His patented rope climb. And there it is, a clothesline to the shoulder blade of the Greasy One, who is now on the mat. Dr. Plague now, can he capitalize on this change? He goes after that shoulder again. Very smart move. And oh, fist. He definitely is targeting that shoulder. Oh, but oh my goodness. Cover here. 1, 2. No. Dr. Plague able to kick out yet again. I mean, oh, another atomic leg drop. Oh, but he moves out of the way. Very smart maneuver. That would have been it. They lock up. Dr. Plague, oh, went for it. Looked like a maneuver there, but it's just back and forth action here. And he's able to capitalize on that single-arm DDT that he tried the first time. And now a submission. Oh, there's the death triangle chokehold there. Will the Greasy One tap out? Dr. Plague's put a lot of competitors away with this very maneuver, but no, Bulk Hogan able to slide out of that. And a cover. 1, 2. Oh, Dr. Plague, almost. That death triangle move is definitely one that is devastating. He's won a lot of matches with that, but of course, Bulk Hogan, a strong competitor, very tenacious. And as you can see that, countering everything Dr. Plague throws at him, but there's another one of those single-arm DDTs. Will he go for the submission again here? Oh, crowd getting into this one. But he is wasting time, you could say here. Bulk Hogan's still on the mat, getting up very slowly. Fist to the face. And a cover. 1, 2, 3. Dr. Plague defeats the Greasy One and moves on in the tournament. What a match.
Here is your winner, the Surgeon.
Yes, Dr. Plague defeating the former champion, Bulk Hogan, to move on in this tournament. Not that that was an upset, because Dr. Plague definitely is a heck of a competitor, but he definitely took out a giant competitor himself. And here is the wild card of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of retirement for one night to try to do well in this tournament. And he says if he does, he will continue on in the EWO in the rest of the tournament if he can defeat Aaron Luther. But let's be honest, boys and girls. Bodybag Jones is like 242 years old. And the last accomplishment he's had in his life was when he babysat Noah's children on the Ark. So he's been around a very long time. And he is taking on a competitor who recently lost the EWO Intercontinental Championship to Tyson Davis. So this is going to be a challenge for Bodybag Jones, coming back out of retirement against an individual who was recently a champion not too long ago. So we'll see how this plays out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, weighing in at 262 pounds, Aaron Luther.
That's right, Aaron Luther. He was the Intercontinental Champion. He lost it to Tyson Davis at Thursday Night Throwdown. But great competitor. Actually, that was a rematch at Thursday Night Throwdown. He actually lost the title at WrestleBash 23. But this is going to be a heck of a match. My last match, question mark. He wore that during his last match that he said was his last match, but it wasn't his last match because here he is again. The wild card in the EWO title tournament.
And his opponent from Sucre, Bolivia, weighing in at 450 pounds, the Body Jones.
Yep, Body Bag Jones, he won the Royal Rumble, and he went to face Jim Bronzell in the main event of WrestleBash 21. And he told us that he would retire if he lost a 5-man battle royal match to try to become champion again. And in that tournament, he actually was eliminated by Aaron Luther, the man he's facing tonight. So you could call this a revenge match of sorts. He's trying to come back, and he's trying to defeat the man that put him into retirement. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The kind of action and the kind of stories you can only see here in the Extreme Wrestling Organization. Aaron Luther versus Body Bag Jones in the revenge match, and they lock up. Aaron Luther immediately with kicks and chops. We know his chops are very effective. And now, using those fists against the very old, obviously very old Body Bag Jones. Several fists to the face. That's probably about 12 now total since the match started. And he picks up the big man, the Giant. But Body Bag Jones able to take him down and going after him with that chokehold. Chokes, of course, are illegal, but the ref allowing it there. And now, very excited to be back in the ring, as we can tell. And he is a fan favorite. The fans loved him. He just was not able to capitalize in his first stint in the EWO, and maybe we could say first stint. Maybe he's back, maybe not. You never know with this guy. Aaron Luther with his chops again. They lock up, and he fires Body Bag Jones out of the ring. That's got to take a toll on that spine. The ref now going to count. Remember, disqualifications and countouts do count in this qualifying tournament. Oh, what an interesting takedown there by Aaron Luther. Going after the knee on the outside. Now the count starts again. Aaron Luther now just, he's definitely almost, you could say, surgically going after the knee of Body Bag Jones, and it's taking him forever to get up. You want to almost wonder if Body Bag Jones is questioning his decision to get back into wrestling again and enjoying the crowd adulation on the outside, and now climbing back to the ring himself. Aaron Luther follows right behind him. They lock up. Aaron Luther now going after Body Bag Jones again on the apron. Oh, and a drop kick to the outside. Aaron Luther, maybe this is an interesting strategy here. He may believe that he can eliminate the Giant easier on the outside of the ring for a countout instead of having to fight him one-on-one. But Aaron Luther is a competitor, former Intercontinental Champion, as we stated, and he's no stranger in the ring going up against guys bigger than himself. Body Bag Jones with a kick. They lock up, and now firing Aaron Luther to the apron. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fists, forearms even, to the chest of Aaron Luther. And now taking the fight himself to the outside. They lock up. Aaron Luther. Change of heart here, bringing the Giant back into the ring. They lock up again. Body Bag Jones now with the former Intercontinental Champion on his shoulders. Oh my goodness! And he just heaves him over that top rope with ease. Body Bag Jones now maybe going for the count out strategy in this match. This is new, we haven't seen this tonight. First time any competitors have actually been on the outside. Oh, a chop. One of those patented chops by Aaron Luther, and the two men lock up. Aaron Luther with a leg takedown now. Remember, he has amateur wrestling experience, so he's very good with those maneuvers. And now going after the arm, maybe to stop him from using that forearm again like he did previously. There's that fist to the face, that drop that Aaron Luther is known for. They lock up. And Aaron Luther now making his way over to us here. Don't mind these other two men sitting at this table. They're just observing. They're not talking. That's why I'm the only one tonight. But the hip toss to Aaron Luther on the side. Now the two men lock up. Body Bag Jones now firing Aaron Luther, the former Intercontinental Champion, back into the ring and climbing the apron, following him in himself. They lock up. Oh, Body Bag Jones with a knee to the sternum. And here's the tombstone. Oh, and he hits it. He hits it. That's got to be it, boys and girls. That's got to be it. What a mistake to not cover there. Aaron Luther with a jawbreaker and then a spinning heel kick and calling for his own finisher now. Aaron Luther picking up Body Bag Jones now. A kick to the stomach. Two chops. Oh, and there's that DDT. And a cover. This could be it here. One. No. Somehow the Giant kicks out after a 1 count. But Aaron Luther trying something there. Maybe didn't have room because he was next to the ropes, but fires him into the turnbuckle. Oh. Elbow. But now an elbow by Aaron Luther. Back and forth here. Aaron Luther in this match. His ability to just come back after so much is incredible. Are we gonna? Oh my gosh, he suplexed him. 2. That's 500 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 3 times. Cover him. There's the cover. 1, 2. Oh my, almost moves on and asking the ref to quicken the count there. I agree, it was kind of slow. They lock up. And he fires him into the turnbuckle. What action here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Aaron Luther with the sternum press. Oh my gosh, and a cover combination. 1, 2, and he beats Body Bag Jones. What a match. What a match. Well, that'll send Body Bag Jones back to the retirement home again. So we could say now, Aaron Luther has put Body Bag Jones into retirement twice. 2 times. I don't know if it was me, I would sit home and not try, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so we know who is in the next round. We have Wildfire taking on Dr. Plague. We have Jim Bronzell taking on Aaron Luther, all former champions in the second round. And we are going to see our first second round match right now. The first second round match is going to be between Wildfire, Johnny Rage, and Dr. Plague. Wow, I mean, the action that we've seen tonight already is absolutely incredible. Wildfire moving on, Dr. Plague moving on, Jim Bronzell moving on, and Aaron Luther moving on. All former champions, as I stated. Great action so far. And please excuse me while I update the archives.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 255 pounds, Johnny Rage.
Of course, you have to say that none of these men really have the advantage right now because they had all fought another match this evening, right? They've all been through it. They're all beaten. They're all battered. This is a very exciting tournament so far, I have to say. Dr. Plague, former Intercontinental Champion. You've heard that already tonight.
And his opponent from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Surgeon.
Dr. Plague, former Intercontinental Champion, taking on Wildfire Johnny Rage, former Intercontinental Champion. Both these men have definitely earned their rights not only to be in the tournament, but to move on to the next round, as we've seen tonight already. But they've earned the right at a shot for the Extreme Wrestling Organization Championship, having been former Intercontinental Champions. So, this is fantastic, fantastic action. But, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are enjoying Monday Night Massacre. Our next event will be Christmas Carnage, where we're going to see the final match in this tournament. And we're going to see, of course, the title match between Warlow, the current EWO champion, and whoever wins this tournament. So, I believe Christmas Carnage starts off with the finals and will end with the EWO championship. But let's not forget, we also are going to see the Christmas Championship match. The one that we see each and every single year. Oh my goodness, what a choke slam to start it out. And they lock up. Oh, just a fist by Dr. Plague. You can tell both these men are moving a little bit slower right now after their matches earlier in the evening. Dr. Plague now picking up Wildfire and going after that arm. Now remember, in the first match, we saw Wildfire pull out a lot of maneuvers we had never seen from him before, so he's definitely changed his repertoire and moveset. But Dr. Plague making easy work out of him already in this match. Going after the arm still. Targeting that elbow. And now targeting the neck. Or throat. Maybe a choke. But the ref, maybe that's a choke too, but the ref doesn't seem to care if there's a ref there. Probably James Babalacinto, the well-known nobody when it comes to refereeing. Alright, there's a lockup. And what is he doing? Oh my goodness. What a power bomb. What strength there. There's a single leg takedown by Wildfire. Going after the leg. This match already changed momentum. Dr. Plague started out with what appeared to be the advantage, but Wildfire quickly turning that around. There's another interesting move we have not seen yet from Wildfire. He didn't use that in the first match, but now climbing the rope and that incredible 360 moonsault, but it looked like he hit the knee of Dr. Plague, so maybe he didn't get as much in that as we thought. It might have hurt him even more. Wildfire now picking up the former Intercontinental Champion and going after him with a Hurricane Rana takedown there. And a springboard moonsault, but he missed that time. Dr. Plague now on his feet. The men lock up, but Wildfire drapes Dr. Plague over the top rope. And going, oh, it looked like he was going to go for maybe a moonsault again, but no, what is this? Oh, drop kick to the ear. And a cover. 1, 2. But Dr. Plague kicks out right before the 3 count. I was going to say it would take more than a drop kick to the ear to take down the Plague Doctor, but I was right. Oh, kick to the knee. What are we going to see here? Oh my goodness, a somersault suplex. He didn't go into a pinning combination there, surprisingly, but now waiting for something here. Oh, Dr. Plague fell back to his knee yet again. Oh my goodness, kick to the back of the head. Could this be it? 1, 2, and Wildfire will move on to the finals of the tournament.
Here is your winner, Johnny Rage.
Wildfire Johnny Rage defeating Dr. Plague to move on in the tournament. Alright, we have one more match. Jim Brunzell versus Aaron Luther to find out who will go on to the finals. Alright, we thank you so much for joining us on Monday Night Massacre. This has been a heck of a show so far. One more match. Aaron Luther, the former Intercontinental Champion, takes on the former longest reigning EWO Champion of all time, Jim Brunzell. Whoever wins this match will go on to face Wildfire for the #1 contendership. Aaron Luther versus Jim Brunzell. And just to recap, in case you are just joining us, Jim Brunzell earlier in the evening defeated Moneybag Jones to move on. And then, yes, and then Aaron Luther defeated the individual who came out of retirement for 3 seconds, Bodybag Jones. So one of these two men are going to go and face Wildfire Johnny Rage to see who will be the EWO #1 contender.
making his way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, weighing in at 262 pounds, Aaron Luther.
That's right, Aaron Luther. He's done a great job this evening. He defeated the giant of the EWO who came back for 10 seconds. So we'll see how he does against the former champion. Already, Aaron Luther, you could say, has a lot of momentum right now going into this match against the longest reigning EWO champion of all time, Jim Brunzell.
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 246 pounds, Jim.
That's right, Jim Brunzell, longest reigning EWO champion of all time. He broke his losing streak this evening, as a matter of fact, when he defeated Moneybag Jones. Prior to that, he had lost every match since Christmas Carnage of last year. And speaking of Christmas Carnage, one of these two men are going to face Wildfire Johnny Rage for the #1 contendership, and maybe Warlow. They lock up. Jim Brunzell immediately with the neck takedown and an elbow right to the top of the head there. Oh my goodness, and an elbow smash. Jim Brunzell climbing the ropes, but Aaron Luther to his feet already. Oh, the crossbody, flying crossbody connects, but it wasn't the elbow that Jim Brunzell is known for. Aaron Luther with a counter there and a single leg takedown. Following that up now with a stomp to the elbow. What a smart move if he wants to take out Jim Brunzell's ability to hit him with the Jim Brunzell elbow. And now Aaron Luther with that fisherman suplex. Very quick, very painful, but Jim Brunzell to his feet. They lock up again. Is this a double arm? Yes, double arm suplex. Aaron Luther has some amazing suplexes in his repertoire, and we've seen him put out a lot of individuals with it. But Jim Brunzell fighting for his life here to try to get back in the title picture. Aaron Luther in the corner now. Jim Brunzell and Aaron Luther locking up. And Aaron Luther, his lips just hit the turnbuckle. And now what is Jim Brunzell going for? Snake eyes, but it looks like he hit his chin. Now Jim Brunzell, Aaron Luther, lock up, firing him to the apron, and a punch to the face, but Aaron Luther, he yells, "What do you got? What more you got, Adam?" Well, he had a drop kick to the outside. Now Jim Brunzell, Aaron Luther lock up, but Aaron Luther with a counter there, they lock up again. Oh, and he fires him into the turnbuckle post. Smart move by the former Intercontinental Champion, but he breaks the count. And now what we'll see here, oh my goodness, a full Nelson takedown there, and oh, an elbow to the forehead. Definitely taking the former champion seriously with moves that are designed, oh, and shoulder into the turnbuckle post. Jim Brunzell, though, kicking out of that. Still, these moves by Aaron Luther have got to take a toll out of the former champion. Aaron Luther, oh, a chop. Devastating chop. And now throwing him against the guardrail here. And a DDT. The count is at 5 here. They lock up. Aaron Luther now bringing his opponent back into the ring. Aaron Luther doesn't want to win this on a count out. He wants to defeat the former champion in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3 if he can. There is an interesting submission maneuver. Oh my gosh. Going after the elbow. He knows exactly what he's doing here. And trying to weaken Jim Brunzell up with these holds that we've seen him do. Again, we see it here. What that does is it softens up the sternum, the abdomen area. Oh, and there you can see him doing it again with the elbow. And Aaron Luther climbing the ropes. Jim Brunzell on the mat. Aaron Luther turning around, and he hits the moonsault. I'm surprised he didn't go for a cover. Yeah, he wants to get him closer to the middle of the ring to do that, I'm sure. Going for the cover now, though. Could this be it? 1, 2, no. Jim Brunzell kicking out at the last second. Aaron Luther thinking, what more do I have to do to put away the former champion and arguably the biggest match of my career? Aaron Luther looks a little confused here. Jim Brunzell, though, taking advantage of that confusion with some elbows, but he misses with the clothesline, but he connects with the sidewalk slam. And now he's going to go for the elbow here. And it connects. That's got to be it, folks. Jim Brunzell moving on to the finals in this world title tournament.
Here is your winner, Jim.
And now we know it will be Wildfire Johnny Rage, the former world champion, versus Jim Brunzell, former world champion, in the finals at Christmas Carnage to determine who will take on the champion Warlow. Thank you for joining us for Monday Night Massacre. We will see you at Christmas Carnage.